Let's turn now to our Majestic Storm, who is here in the Live Impact studio covering our weather. We had a majestic weekend because, like you said, Majestic, it was going to be glorious, and it certainly was. Had to enjoy some of that sunshine. Finally.
Did you get outside? What did you do yesterday?
You know it. I sat.
Oh, just sat outside in the sun.
I sat outside in the sun.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's all you need
maybe
to
I
do.
had a glass of wine.
Perfect.
Out
Even
there
better.
in the sun. Okay.
I did around the same thing. It was so beautiful yesterday, and now as we're heading into our new week, boy, we have some changes on the way. So let's get straight to it. Yesterday, we officially topped off at 77 degrees. That was our high temperature yesterday. It was warm across the board. It was a beautiful Sunday. Sure hope you got to get outside and soak up some of that nice weather. If you didn't, don't worry. We have much more to come. Now, we actually hit our high temperature right around midnight tonight into the 60s. Now, by the afternoon, temperatures will be right around those low to mid 50s with mainly overcast skies today. So a whole different forecast as we're starting out our new work week. As we're taking a live camera look, this one's coming in from Dallas. You can see how overcast and gray it is. One of those Mondays where it's a little hard to find motivation, but I'll tell you one thing. I always like to start the week and I like to have something to look forward to. And when we were putting together our 7-day forecast, there's a whole lot of nice weather to look forward to. So we just have to get through today. Cloudy skies, cool, and we could even see a few passing sprinkles. We're not really anticipating any impactful rain over the next 24 to 48 hours, but at times we surely could have a little rain here and there. Live camera look, that one's coming in from Monroe, and that background there looks like mainly dry roads there. By the middle half of our week, you're going to notice by Wednesday, we start to see the sunshine. We will be ready for the sunshine at that point, and temperatures keep on warming up. Not only will we get the return of 70s, but even low 80-degree temperatures heading our way. Satellite and radar looks like this for Monday. Tons of cloud coverage across the Carolinas. Whenever you're looking at satellite and radar and you see all of that white, that's just indicating the clouds. So we have tons of clouds. Once we zoom it in, let's see who's getting some rain. Notice not very many people in our viewing area. Up in the mountains, a little bit of rain for your Monday morning. So if you're traveling, Ashwaubenon, Avery counties, good morning to you. Some wet conditions. We're not concerned about any strong storms or anything like that. Just some rain, and bottom line, maybe it's not the most beautiful start to our new work week, but we still really do need this rain. Here's another live camera look. Wanted to show you what it looks like out in Louisville. This is coming in from Anson County, where it's dry. It's also just very cloudy. Right now, temperatures aren't too bad, though. We're right around those mid to upper 40s across the area. So if you're somebody who likes to maybe have a little slower start to your morning, eventually get out for some steps outside, or maybe you have some errands to run today, I would say just probably long sleeve shirt is what you'd want to go with. I don't think the rain's going to be all that impactful unless you're watching in the mountains right now and you're heading out to go walk the dogs. That's where it is currently raining. 12-hour forecast throughout the rest of the day. Notice our overall rain chances about 20 to 30%, so it's not going to be widespread or anything like that. I don't even think we'll have heavy downpours. Cloudy skies throughout our Monday, and then temperatures only climbing into the 50s this afternoon. So right around 54, 55 degrees as you're picking up those kids after school, or perhaps they have an after school sports activity. Again, cloudy, spotty showers possible, but overall just kind of dreary. Those winds will be a little breezy today. So here's 11 o'clock this morning. Winds today, they'll be coming in from the north and the east, gusting around 20 miles an hour at times, 25 for some of those stronger gusts. So not the strongest winds we've ever seen, but by Wednesday and into the later half of the week, we'll finally see those winds change direction. And once they start to push in from the southwest, that's what we like, because that helps to usher in the warmer air, and then overall our temperatures respond to that, and that's why it's going to get very warm this week. As far as the rain goes, though, small chances today and into tomorrow. So starting out the work week, cloudy, cool, and some opportunities for rain, but again, we're not tracking even any widespread opportunity. Then Wednesday through Sunday, conditions are going to be incredible. If you're itching for kind of more of a spring-like weather pattern, you're definitely going to get plenty of that. And then next week, I have my eyes on this for a couple of reasons, because our rain chances start to increase, but we're also going to be holding on to warm temperatures. For me, that's indicating, okay, could we have some storm potential? That's kind of the ingredients for storms to start to form. When we have that moisture, we have the more humid and warm air. So make sure you stay close to our weather team next week, as we'll be watching that for you. Meanwhile, here's our futurecast, 11 o'clock this morning, just before lunchtime. Again, scattered showers up in the mountains, still tons of cloud coverage for the rest of us. I'm not saying we'll be perfectly dry in Charlotte, but any rain that we do get really shouldn't be that big of a deal. By 4 o'clock this afternoon, picking up the kids after school, again, it's going to be fine. Maybe your drive home from work, cloudy overall. I mean, we're not going to see sunshine for the next couple of days. It's going to be a bit of a struggle when it comes to that, but we're really going to make up for it by the middle to end of our work week, and especially the weekend. As we're heading through 8 o'clock tonight, again, you can see a little bit of grain, just indicating some light scattered showers. Tuesday morning, we'll wake up. Temperatures, again, pretty mild into the 40s. Not bitterly cold as we're heading into the morning time hours, which is nice. And then afternoon, could have a little bit of a better opportunity to see some sunshine, but not all models are agreeing on that. So I would just plan for a lot of cloud coverage Monday and Tuesday. And then finally, by the middle half of our work week, conditions look great. Here's Wednesday, 7 o'clock in the morning, sunny skies to get us started. And boy, we're not only just holding on to the sunshine by Wednesday afternoon, but again, the big talker on Wednesday will be those warm temperatures, already into the mid 70s on Wednesday. So I know a lot of people, you know, it's only Monday, but you're already starting to make some of those weekend plans. 10-day forecast looks like this. So we should be at 60 degrees this time of the year. That is officially our average high temperature. But today, 54s will be in the afternoon. Remember, we already hit our high around midnight, so technically overall today, most hours of the day will be below average. Tomorrow, 60 degrees for our high, and then as we're heading through Wednesday, 77 on Wednesday, Thursday, 79, Friday, low 80s, 82 by Saturday, and it's not just low 80s, we're talking 80-degree temperatures and sunny skies. It's going to be incredible for those of you who love warm weather. You want to get outside and soak it up, start making some plans, or even just this week, your lunch break, you go take a walk outside, maybe grab some lunch and eat outside. That's always nice. And then next week, when I was talking about the storm potential, definitely catches my attention because of how warm those temperatures stay next week. With a combination of warm temperatures and then that moisture starting to push through, that's what we need to be mindful of. This time of the year, remember around March 1st, our average is 60 degrees, April 70s, and then eventually in May about 80 degrees. So we're going to actually feel like we're more May-like this weekend than we are March-like. Let's go ahead and wrap things up with our Drury Hunt Super Center 7-day forecast. It is going to be very mild the next 2 days, cloudy skies, Jane, but we'll continue to keep our eyes on Wednesday and especially this upcoming weekend.
All right. Thank you so much, Majestic.